Hey everybody, this is EMDST14R back at the layout. Okay, whoa, that fell over. Now you're probably wondering, what am I looking at here? Well, let me explain this. How should I put this? Forget it. I'm not gonna try to make any catchy lines for this. Super Tank Car Project. Da-da-da-da. Yes, you're probably thinking, what? Well, I actually decided to make myself a super tank car. I actually planned on making one for some time now, but I didn't really have the time, and I didn't really have the, I didn't really know how to approach it. So yesterday, I basically got fed up with it, and I said, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Now, the first car started out as a green United Tank Car Company. By the way, these are both Walthers kits. I think I got these from a train show many years ago. Many years ago. And they are really cool. But anyway, yeah. This is the first tank car. This one actually stayed intact when I was cutting it. And I really liked that because it allowed me to perfectly get everything even and aligned. But this one actually just split apart because there's two separate halves. Now I have it taped because I'm not all of it is glued together. And this tank car actually had to cut both ends off. First of all, I made a mistake and cut the wrong end off, and I cut this. So yeah, there was a whole lot of confusion and chaos going on with this one. This is one of the ends that had the truck set. So yeah, it would have been like that. But I took that off and I modified it. This is the end right here, if you notice the color, from this tank car here. So it actually kind of fit together like that, but you guys can see clearly there's a couple rings missing. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've seen super tank cars before, 8-wheeled and 16-wheeled tank cars rolling around. And I went online and I looked at a few companies that made them. I think it was Concept Models, and then there was a company in Russia that made ones already assembled. Now the concept model ones, they're really nice. Don't get me wrong, I like the way they look. And the ones in Russia, I like them too, and they come already made. But the thing about them is, they're made out of cast resin. And the thing about cast resin is, it's very susceptible to heat, and not to mention sunlight. So if you have your layout by a nice sunny window, and you happen to park your tank car that's made out of cast resin right in front of the window when the sun is light or really bright, and then you go out somewhere and you come back and you run your train and you see your tank car is, for lack of a better word, sagging, or is completely melted in certain areas, you're not really going to be happy, especially if you paid $200 something for it. That's the ones in for shipping and handling. It comes to 200 and something for the ones in Russia. I forget what the company's called. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but the concept model ones are like 39 or like $30 or something like that. I mean, that's not bad, but you gotta find your own trucks, you gotta find your own couplers. And I said, you know what? It would be more cost effective for me to build my own than to buy one and have to have a headache with working with cast resin. Not to mention, if I build one and it worked out, excuse me, sorry, I've been working hard today. Yeah, if I made one tank car, then I probably would have enough, experience to build another one. And this is actually my first attempt. A lot of the stuff that I make for my model railroad is first attempt, aka prototypes. And you have to acquire. It's really there's not a knack for it, I don't think, but I'm pretty good at making stuff that's never been made before right off the bat. I mean, you got this head and power car, Shorty Coach Combine, Shorty Diner. Those are all first efforts. Now that car was supposed to be articulated, but I actually salvaged the pieces and made it into a combine car, Shorty Combine car, so that's how that got started. This car was a first attempt. The build went perfectly fine, but then I had to switch the trucks around on it many years ago because I was using Central Valley heavyweight coach trucks, and they were shorting out because the frame here on the end plates is articulated. Now, now keep in mind, the frame is insulated from the rest of the car because there's plastic bolsters. I used the original bolsters in here, but it still was shorting out my track. So I switched to the Walthers Buckeye ones from the whatchamacallit, the hot metal cars with metal wheels, and they work out great. So yeah, this car I won't have that problem with. Now when you're working on one of these cars, here's the end. It took a long time for me to get this end correct because it was so uneven. As you guys can see, it's perfectly even now. And I salvaged that end plate too. Let me guys show you what it's supposed to look like when it's together, and hopefully you'll see how steady my cuts are, because if they weren't perfectly straight, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I don't even know if I'll be able to do this for long, but this shows you what perfect cutting allows you to accomplish, and confidence in yourself and having faith in God and your abilities that He's giving you allow you to accomplish this. See? That's what the car is supposed to look like. Now let me see if I can get a better view for y'all. Alright? Just imagine that tape not being there. And then there's the rest of the car. So yeah, that's what the car is supposed to look like when finished. But of course, it's not going to be a multicolored green car. It's going to be settling on a black, a grimy black. That's what I'm settling on anyway. I'm settling on a grimy black. And I think grimy black looks way, way, way nice. Way nice than engine black. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, engine black is okay and all, but I like grimy black. It just make it look cooler. Now I do have a pair of trucks. I do have some trucks laying around. I'm not sure. I think these are 100-ton trucks right here. But I do have a couple of see, my hot metal car kits. I built a couple of them. I was thinking about using the 6-wheel trucks. Instead of making it a 16-wheel tanker, make it a 12-wheel tanker. I'm starting to lean towards 16-wheel. How about y'all? Oh, by the way, I actually custom cut the weights out for this car too. This is a full-length regular weight that would be in the normal size tank car from this I think these are Walthers. This is the normal length, right? And here is another piece that's a little bit more than half the original. Let me see if I have the other piece. Yeah. See? This piece here makes up one full weight, if you guys see that. But then you cut this section away so that you have one solid weight. That way, and this is just a rendering, that way when the car is together, set this car like that, set it like here. Oh! No! Okay, it didn't break. Let me try this again. Dag, I don't need that broken. Anyway, let me just do it like this. So, when this car is together, the bigger, yeah, it's not working. With the bigger weight, you guys get the idea, okay? I just don't want it dropping anymore. Okay, it didn't break. This car is actually more sturdier than this car. See the different plastic? I don't know what Walthers did. They switched to like some cheap styrene plastic. Is that styrene? Oh, styrene ain't cheap. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like styrene, but I don't know. This plastic seems more sturdier to me. But I did compromise it. Ah, now I gotta glue that section back together. Great. Great. So I gotta glue that together. Hope I didn't compromise the rest of the tank, because that means I gotta glue the whole thing. Alright, well, anyway, guys, you guys get the idea, right? So that's gonna be the super tank car project. Well, it is a project. Hopefully I'll be getting it done. I really want to get this thing done, but the fact of the matter is, I ain't got no more glue. I ran out. I ran out of glue. I was working on another secret project, actually 3 secret projects, so there's a total of 4 secret train projects that I've been working on that have required the glue, and the glue ran out yesterday, so I got all this work done. Now I ain't got no glue. So I'm a little bit behind on that, but it's okay. It's okay. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. What else? Oh. I put the I still got the F2s out, FTs out there. Got the FTs out on the main. Whoa, what the? Oh. Yeah. Nothing seems to be working today. Alright, anyway. Got the FTs out on the outer main today. Haven't taken them off the layout since the last time y'all saw them. Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all guys that real quick. And, yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, you guys be cool, and I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless, and I'll see you later. Oh, one more thing. I do not know if anyone's seen this unit, but if you have, that's good. If you haven't, this is a little bit of ER&W history here. This is my very first Conrail engine I ever got. I got this when I was probably 6 or 7 years old from Capelli's Hobby Shop, and I've had it ever since. And it's always been a dummy, never been powered, but it's my favorite Conrail engine. It's Conrail quality. Really like it. I had this around the same time I got my original Sioux line engine, and the back end plate is starting to bend up. That's not good. I had this when I got my original Sioux line engine, and unfortunately I lost the Sioux engine in storage, but I was able to save this guy, which is good. So this one will be getting powered. I don't know when, but hopefully it's soon. Just wanted to share that with y'all. Very great locomotive. I miss Conrail. But, keep history alive in the model railroad. Alright, so you guys be cool. See ya.